Thank you for staying with us. Now, the NDC has expelled the party's former Deputy General Secretary, Kwoku Anyedaho. Now, in a letter addressed to Mr. Anyedaho, the party stated that decision comes after the Functional Executive Committee considered the report and recommendations of the National Disciplinary Committee on the case of misconduct and anti-party behavior brought against him. Now, a lot of people have been reacting to this. Let's go to Facebook and see what you guys had to say. We posted that story on our Facebook page. Adams J says it's been long overdue. Kwoku knew the outcome of his behavior. Such ingrates should have been expelled long ago. Prosper says 27th July 2021, Kwoku Anyedaho dismissal day. The NDC should mark this good riddance with a celebration each year. When we come to power, we will make it a public holiday. And he adds laughing emojis. Samuel says, fantastic. People should be seen paying for their deeds irrespective. Ike, and he says, NDC has been one of the parties that tolerates too much rubbish. This guy should have been sacked long ago. No one will tolerate this in the NPP. Every party or association has its rules. Fortune says this decision. Edward says this is no news. Even he wouldn't have returned to the party if they hadn't expelled him. James says politics is about numbers, but numbers like these or like this is needless. Mohammed says it has been long overdue, but better late than never. And he put some clapping emojis. NDC, Party NDC, we are opposed for victory 2024 at all costs. We, the grassroots, are totally in support of this action. Japong Gold says, when will NPP also expel Kennedy Japong? The Greater Accra Regional Minister, Henry Kote, has been touring some places in Accra. Let's check that out.
He said he will make Accra work, and so he started working towards it. This time, his focus was on his constituency, the Ayawasu Central Municipality. With a joint team of AMA officials, Sanitation Task Force, and the Municipal Chief Executive, Regional Minister Henry Kwote stormed the Malamata market. Alarmed at filth piled in drains and on the shoulders of the road, he demanded the whereabouts of the Municipal Environmental Health Officer.
Where is your memo? Madam, I want the memo transferred. I don't want to hear again. That memo must be today. It's not going to work anymore. Madam, the memo is not working here anymore.
Quickly jumping to his defense, Municipal Coordinating Director Eugenia Abenga explained the Municipal Environmental Health Officer sought permission to be absent from her office on medical grounds, but failed to provide an excuse duty.
The MEHO has not reported to work for 4 weeks. Do you have any excuse duty for that?
In fact, he sought permission from me.
For 4 weeks?
No, not for 4 weeks. It's just 2 weeks, please.
But he's gone beyond it. So please bring a report. He cannot absent himself for 2 weeks without any reason. I want to know why.
He's not been well.
But the regional minister will have none of that.
But they've got a doctor's report? Yes, so is he telling you he's not well? There's no medical form officially to indicate that he's not well. This is government business. I beg you, if he's not feeling well, he should go and bring someone else to work.
Their next stop was at Panaman. Here, containers built along drains were destroyed.
Who's the owner? Okay. Task force, start breaking from here. Go on. Yes, go. Break it. Start from here. Break it down. The owner will come. Don't worry.
Amid tears and angry rants, owners of the structures tried to stop the officials from doing their job. The police had to step in to restore order. Their final stop was at Alajo, where a church had erected an auditorium right next to the Alajo main drain. Questioning who authorized the sale of the parcel of land to the church, Henry Quartey ordered that the structure be pulled down.
You come and you sit behind your desk. This is what is happening. You don't go around. Why? I shouldn't come and do this. I shouldn't come and do this.
A visibly upset MC for Ayawasu Central Municipality, Alhaji Muhammad Kwei, says prosecution of sanitation offenders will intensify under his watch.
I have ordered my MEHU, environmental officers, to be attending here frequently and then summoning them to the court. We have done several times and we have done more. More are the court. So the prosecution is now to be intensified vigorously, and that I think will curtail these matters.
Well, your municipality could be next, so watch out. Faustina Safo, for Joy News.
You guys are the ones in charge. The MEHU, they should do their job.
All right, let's go to Facebook because you've been reacting to this. And we'll start with Edward, who says this is called management by walking around. It is one of the most effective leadership strategies. Don't rely so much on influence and intra-department communications, either parallel or horizontal. Step out and see things for yourself, and you will find your deputies and subordinates shaking like a mouse before a cat. They have fed you with lies all along. Let's go to George Edu, who says, what are the other regional 15 ministers doing? Are they sitting in their offices? If only we can see such activities all over the country, Ghana will be a wonderful place to live. Sule says, it seems like it's one minister we have in Ghana. This is the kind of leaders we need. Dominic says, regional minister, God bless you. If all ministers would be doing this, like the system would automatically work. Some leaders are useless and some are helpful. God bless you, Mr. Minister, for doing a great work. Keep doing the good work for Mother Ghana. This one's from Mustafa Asari, who says the Ashanti Regional Minister should learn from this man. All he knows is to deploy military. Joseph Watting says, so can we get exactly 15 more regional ministers to make Ghana work again like this great man? It's urgent. God bless him for his efforts to making Accra a better place. This one is from Safwan, who says, regional minister, please come to Gar South. You'll be shocked at the structures erected on waterways and the assembly staff sleeping on their job. Even when you go and report, they take bribe and disgrace you for being a good citizen. All right, let's read Yabwa's comment, and he starts. I will repeat this again. Our problem in Ghana is not that those responsible don't know their jobs all. The problem is that they're sleeping on the job, waiting for their supervisors or superiors to come and tell them what to do, which honestly is absurd. Is the MC or whoever's in charge saying that they haven't been seeing all these since they were put in charge? People need to be fired and serve as a deterrent. They're occupying these jobs without working, whilst there are people out there looking for jobs to do. My humble advice, and that's according to Yabwa, to the minister on the supervisors, is that the law must work. People must be fired for their irresponsibilities at their workplaces. Hashtag let's make Accra work. Let's go to Eric Duncan, and he comments, I think this man must be protected. I think. No one should be allowed to contest him in and out of his party in the 2024 elections. He should go unopposed. Number 2, he should remain the regional minister or promoted into a senior minister, even if the NDC should win elections the next 4 years. This will bring focus and continuity. I love this man. Please, Nima Mamobi are waiting for you, Mr. Minister. Yankee Thomas. So, can't other regional ministers and MMDCs learn from this man? This is the way to go, irrespective of your political colors. Sam Senanu, if every minister can come out from their air-conditioned office, I think Mother Ghana will be on her feet. Well done, Mr. Minister. Michael J says, Great Accra should be given to this man for at least 15 years. Politicians will take over and do the devilish to hell with these kind of politics. Samuel writes, I'm not too young and I'm not too old as well, but history will judge me right to say that this honorable minister is the best and will always be the best appointee of President Akufo-Addo. Honorable Henry is a government official with the mindset of the private businessman. I like him for how he walks the talk. He is needed to serve the country as a whole and not only in the Greater Accra region. Your quest for raising standards deserves praises. George writes, this is the kind of leaders we need as a country. Kudos, Honorable Kwate and Nanama. Accountability is what Ghana needs. Who holds who responsible when his or her work is not done? So many people have ignored their duties, all because at the end of the day, they're not held responsible for it and they get paid for being irresponsible. Godwin writes, if this man is given the whole Ghana's allowance, I don't have any problems. I pray he runs for president someday and he wouldn't change. God bless him. And William says, trust me, we the citizens haven't seen leadership for some time. Believe you me, Honorable Henry is the only leader we've had in the past decade. Such personalities should be given higher tasks. On that note, we're going to take a quick breather. When we come back, I tell you why Angel Obinim is trending on Twitter.